So we're at this Devolver, basically a trailer park outside of E3, right?
Yeah.
And it's a bunch of trailer park boys, you know,
Yes.
just hanging out here, talking about games. And I'm here with Martin from Sabotage, right?
Yep.
So Sabotage, you guys are making perhaps one of the most anticipated indie games coming out right now. I would say a lot of people love Ninja Gaiden and everything, and they haven't had that. They've had a lot of different versions of remakes of Zelda-esque games, different things that come out there, Super Meat Boy being a Mario-esque game, but the Gaiden fans haven't gotten that game that brings up the history of the Ninja Gaiden games, and Sabotage is bringing that. The last time I saw Sabotage, I was pulled over by their PR team and said like, hey, check this game out, it's cool. Little did I know how cool it would be that eventually Devolver would, you know, go on to be the person to publish it, right?
Yeah, they are known for their good taste.
They are known for their good taste. And then Nintendo has said it's coming to Switch as well.
Yeah.
So here's the backstory of that. Last time I talked to Martin, he was like, no comment, no comment, no comment, no comment, no comment, no comment, no comment. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know anything about Switch. I don't know anything about anything going on. And then I get press releases the next day. It's coming to Switch. Devolver has signed it. Great. So since that point in time, you won the Mix Award and several awards for your game, right?
A few, yeah.
A few. Can you tell me, since GDC, what has the development been? How's the partnership working with Devolver? And what the hell brings you here?
Okay. Well, obviously, at GDC when we met, I already knew that we'd signed with Devolver, but we were announced that on the day after. And we already knew that we were going to be announcing on Switch, but obviously we had to wait for the Nintendo to do the proper announcement, which is really great because Switch is the perfect platform for a game like The Messenger. And so we are super happy. Devolver is the perfect publisher for Sabotage, where I think we're two bunch of old punks, you know, who like the same thing and have the same kind of values. So for us, it's a perfect match. And so we're here and there a lot at GDC, and we're having a blast. You know, showcasing the game to press, and you know, just hanging around with other developers. You know, all of the great Devolver family is really fun, and all of our other friends from the industry. So since GDC, what happened? So you mentioned it, we were at the Mix when we first met, and at the end of the evening of the Mix, what happened is that we kind of won the judges' prize in the Mix. So of all the great games that were there, and believe me, there were some pretty awesome games, we kind of got the pick of the, you know, best game of the Mix. So that was like, what? Really proud of it. We had already won the best game design and best music at the Montreal Independent Game Festival, so that was really cool. But you know, that's local. We're based in Quebec City. We're French Canadian, so we were on our own turf. So winning something was really cool. But now it was a GDC, and there was a lot of buzz about the game. A lot of people who played it were like, "Oh my God, this is like the next Shovel Knight." I'm like, what? People are saying, "Oh, of course." People mention Ninja Gaiden because that's the first inspiration, you know. But also the fact is that we want to play with players' expectations. We want people to say, okay, this is going to be like an 8-bit platformer, you know, inspired by Ninja Gaiden. I know what this is. It's going to be cool. And then we start surprising them. When you play, you go, oh no, there's actually a lot of humor in there. Oh no, there's a talent tree. Oh, there's upgrades like the wingsuit, rope dart, and then the game turns to 16-bit. And you're like, what is going on? So the game, to show the fact that the game goes from the present to 500 years in the future, we switch from the NES to the Super NES era. So the game is completely switching from 8-bit to 16-bit, the music, everything. And so it ties up into a very complicated time travel story, and the game goes from a classic platformer to more of a Metroidvania. So all of that was kind of, some people knew it, but a lot of people discovered it there. It was like, oh, there's a lot of stuff there. So since then, obviously, we went to PAX East after GDC, which was huge. A lot of people really liked the game. So again, we had some good coverage, got a lot of good feedback. We also won the Ubisoft Indie Series.
Wow.
So Ubisoft does a contest in Canada where for Ontario and for Quebec, they take maybe 15 independent studios, and we won the grand prize of the best upcoming indie game based on Ubisoft. And what they did is they gave us a bunch of money, but they also allowed us to use their test lab. And let me tell you, the Ubisoft test lab is nothing to joke about. Okay. It is super professional. They mainly use it for their own game, but we had the chance to use
AAA
their
resources
team.
for
We had this team of really good people people, making tests. We were behind, glass. People where we couldn't see us, but we could see them, like in an integration room, and we could see where, difficulty was maybe a little too. So we took a lot of notes. They gave us a good report, and we could use that to actually improve the game, make sure that, okay, we knew that this was a problem, but now it's confirmed that this is clearly a problem. So it helped us, really tweak the game. Since then, the team has been working a lot of new content has been produced. I'm proud to say that the game is almost done. There's still some fine-tuning, bug fixing, porting issues and stuff, but most of the, the second quest that we like to call the more mid-raven is completely ready, and we can play it and test it. So, we're in a good place where we think we're going to be able to announce a release date in the next few weeks or months, and people are going to be able to play before the end of the year for sure.
That's fantastic.